Some breaking news about Michael Cohen. NBC reports that FBI wiretapped the phone lines of the president's lawyer before raiding his office, hotel, and home, and at least one call with the White House was intercepted. Meantime, new details today about the President Trump and a $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels. Rudy Giuliani revealed that Trump's personally reimbursed Michael Cohen for the hush money paid to Stormy Daniels to keep quiet about an alleged affair. Here's what Giuliani said last night about the payment on Fox News. Take a look.
That was money that was paid by his lawyer, the way I would do out of his law firm funds or whatever funds, doesn't matter. The president reimbursed that over a period of several months.
Giuliani's statement seems to contradict what President Trump said last month aboard Air Force One. You guys might remember when he was asked about it. Check this out.
Do you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels? Why did Michael Cohen make it if there was no truth or allegation?
Well, you have to ask Michael Cohen. Michael's my attorney, and you'll have to ask Michael.
Do you know where he got the money to make that payment?
No, I don't know.
This morning, the president took to Twitter saying in part that Cohen received a monthly retainer that did not come from the campaign and used that money to create a non-disclosure agreement. Trump goes on to say these agreements are common among celebrities and wealthy people to stop extortion. A lot of information there. A lot of information there. Let's start from the top. I mean, why did Rudy Giuliani, who's supposed to be an ally of Trump, come out and say this?
Here's how I think about it. A lot of people think he went off the rails. I think he was actually doing strategy. I think it was going to come out that Trump reimbursed. That's going to be clear. But you don't want it coming out from people like Mueller. You want it coming out from your team because you can soften the blow. So I think he was the delivery man, and I think he softened the blow by that. Remember, if this did come from campaign finance, the biggest thing is a fine. It's not the end of the world with that. What we're hearing is that he's lying to us over and over and over again. And at what point do you want your president to not just lie to you?
How many politicians do not lie? I would say that.
I would say they don't lie about things like this. I would be honest with you.
A lie's a lie, right?
Not when you're having unprotected sex with a porn star when your son's 4 months old. That's a pretty big deal for me.
You paused first.
She has a point.
Well, I think it's interesting. Well, one, I mean, we know that a lot of people don't really care about that, to be honest.
Yep.
But I find it interesting that there's so many people speaking on the president's behalf, and no one seems to have had a conversation with the next person. In the course of this entire interview, Giuliani also kind of conceded that the reason why Comey was fired had more to do with Russia than it had to do with the Hillary tapes. Or the Hillary emails. That's the reason why they first said that he was let go, because he botched that.
Yeah.
So it's like, when you're having these conversations, is there like a script? Was there a meeting before? Are there, like, you know, do we have conversations about what we're talking about before we start talking about them? I don't understand.
Trump wants a more aggressive point. That's why Ty Cobb was totally just retired and resigned. He wants a more aggressive approach. So he did have a meeting, I'm sure, with Giuliani. He was on this morning. He wants him to be aggressive. He just hired Emmett Flood, who is another ferocious impeachment lawyer. So they want to go after. They don't want to sit back any longer. So you're going to see more and more attacks like this, more and more interviews.
And you did say that he could not be impeached just for lying. He'd have to be under oath to be impeached.
Right, like it doesn't matter. Right,
yeah.
On that Air Force One, he didn't have any perjury because there wasn't under oath. But at one point, do you want your president to not lie to you?
I don't know if his base cares. So
yeah,
I just want to clear that up.